Come with me, come with me. Welcome to my humble abode. This is one of my personal favorite things is right above the bathroom door, I have this Hot Wheels sign with a bunch of Hot Wheels right here. So behind me, we have the second wall of Hot Wheels. Something cool about this one, that is the only Acura RSX Hot Wheel that has ever been made. So if we go right here, we have all of the skylines. We have the full Hot Wheels premium wall. Yo, como andan todos? It's your compa Jose here, also known as Jay Delgado here, back with another banger video for y'all, man. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing the highly anticipated My Hot Wheels collection video. This is a video that people have been wanting for the past, I don't know how many years now, because since I've been making videos, people always notice that in the background of all my TikToks, all my Instagram reels, all my YouTube shorts, they always see a whole bunch of Hot Wheels, a whole bunch of shoes, a whole bunch of just collectible stuff in the background of my video, and people just want to see it all. So I finally decided, you know what, today I'm gonna show you guys everything that I have in my room. Hot Wheels, comic books, shoes, sweaters, every collectible thing that I have in my room. But before we get into the actual video, you know I have to give the very big and special shout out to the day, man. And the first shout out of the day goes out to the homie, the official Jonathan. Shout out to you, my boy, you're a real one. The second shout out of the day goes out to the homie, Steve Rodriguez. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for watching the videos. And the third and final shout out of the day goes out to the homie, Jake. I appreciate you, my boy. Thank you so much. And look, y'all, if y'all want to have a chance to get a shout out yourselves, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below absolutely anything you want to have a chance to get a shout out in my next video. But now, come on, let's go see my collection. All right, y'all, so this is the door to my bedroom, and before we get in there, I'm just gonna let you guys know that be prepared to be overwhelmed, because my room is not the biggest room, but there's just a lot of stuff crammed in there. So I have a lot of things that I can show you guys, but I don't know if I can show every single little thing, but I'm gonna try my best. So let's just hop up in there, and y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, come with me, come with me. Welcome to my humble abode. This is my bedroom. This is where I have all the stuff. Flip the camera over there, show the people all the stuff is over here. Show over here too. We got a bunch of stuff over here. Come forward, come forward, come forward. Walk a little bit forward. Let me close the door behind you guys, because behind the door, as y'all can see, there is a bunch of Hot Wheels on this wall. Show over here on this wall, there's the YouTube plaque, a bunch of other Hot Wheels, some of my more expensive Hot Wheels, like the ones in these cases like that. Show over there, show over here on top of the shoe display. There's a bunch of action figures, a bunch of Spawn stuff. And if you show all the way on the window, also, you show on the window, there is a bunch of Funko Pops, action figures, cars, comic books. And if you show down below, there is a bunch of boxes, and all those boxes are full of a bunch of comic books and stuff like that. Turn around, turn around. We're gonna start off on this wall right here. I'm sorry the lighting isn't the absolute best. It may be a little bit dark in here because I only have one source of light and I have a ring light. So I'm gonna try my best to show you guys everything that we have in here. So I'm gonna make you come close over here. So right here, I have every single Hot Wheel, just like I try to color like coordinate or color pattern and just keep them all together. So right here we have all the red Hot Wheels, and down below we have all the white Hot Wheels. I know I said I'm gonna show you guys every single Hot Wheel, but there's just so many. I have over, like, I would say like 500 Hot Wheels in my room and in my bathroom, but I'm gonna show you guys that last, because that's where I have all the craziest Hot Wheels, the more expensive ones, the more premium ones. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, why do you have all those Hot Wheels in the bathroom? Don't you take number 2s in there? You go poop in the bathroom? I'm like, hey, I just ran out of space, so I had to put them somewhere, you feel me? So I'm just gonna show you guys some of my favorite ones, like some of my personal favorite ones right here, the red ones. So we have the GTR R35. We got the Honda. The Honda is a little bit hard to get to see on camera, but there it is. This is one of my personal favorite things, is right above the bathroom door, I have this Hot Wheels sign with a bunch of Hot Wheels right here, with some of my favorite ones right here too. Like over here, I don't know if you can see that on camera. So we have the Honda S2000 right there, was one of my dream cars, and I wanted it built just like that. So one day we're gonna have one of those. And if we come this way, I'm back over here to this wall. So I have my phone flashlight on because it's a little dark over here, but I want to show you guys everything I can. So if we go all the way into the corner, I know a lot of people are Hellcat fans, so I have a Hellcat right here. I have a Corvette right here, a Subaru STI, RX-7. I have a really popular one right here. I know a lot of people are probably gonna go crazy for this one. This is the Toyota Supra, and then right next to it we have the custom Honda Civic. And I know a lot of people are gonna love that one because Supras is probably one of the most popular like cars ever. Whenever a Supra Hot Wheel comes out, people go crazy for it. They sell out like crazy. They're super hard to find. And another thing right here, there's a bunch of other Hot Wheels. We have like the BMW. We have some of the older stuff too. Like this is some pretty old Hot Wheels. Like this is a Lamborghini from like 1990. We also right here we have a Ferrari. If you guys don't know, Ferrari Hot Wheels are like not possible to get anymore because back in like I think it was 2014, Ferrari and Hot Wheels like stopped their contract, so you cannot find Hot Wheel Ferraris unless you get the old ones. They do not make them anymore. So if you find a Hot Wheel Ferrari, they're always gonna be worth something. And if we go down right here, we got a bunch of the white Hot Wheels, you know, but all my white ones right here. One of my favorite ones, another one of my dream cars, a JDM car. We have the Nissan 300ZX right here. We have the Honda Civic. We have a Porsche, you know what I'm saying? We have a Chevy Silverado truck for all my tacuaches, all my cuz right there. We have this one right here is a very popular one. We have the Porsche and another Porsche and another Porsche and another Porsche, and they're all different. Trust me, they're all different. And I know this by people that are electric fan cars. You know, we have the Tesla, and all my Fast and Furious fans, we have the tuned version of Dom's Charger, and we have this full 5 set right here, which is kind of cool. Just a bunch of like 500 horsepower cars. Right here we have a custom like 2008 Honda NSX right there. That's just the first wall in my room. I try to show you guys everything. I try to point out some of my favorite ones, but there's just so many that I can't name all of them. So behind me we have the second wall of Hot Wheels, and this is personally one of my favorite walls because not only does it have my YouTube plaque for 100,000 subscribers, which by the way y'all, thank y'all so much, because just like 2-3 days ago I hit 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is insane. 300,000 subscribers, that's like 300,000 people in the whole world. So I gotta say thank y'all to all of you guys, because I upload shorts every day. You guys love them, y'all subscribe, y'all leave likes, and if it weren't for you guys, I would not be able to do this today and be able to get any of these things. So I have to say thank you guys. But back to the actual video. Again, we have the YouTube plaque, and then we have all the yellow cars. We have the Silvia S15, the Nissan, like the 400Z. We have the Camaro, the yellow Supra. One of my dream cars, the Camaro Z01. We have the 2013 SRT Viper. We have the Lamborghini Urus, the Lamb truck. We have the Dodge Demon, the Skyline. We have the GT500 right here. The Subaru STI, the Mazda Miata, just a bunch of cool cars, like a bunch of cool cars that come in yellow. And behind the TV, actually, I have a bunch of more other stuff. I have a bunch of cars down there that I recently got, and I have no more space for them, so I had to put them behind the TV. All right, y'all, and then right under my YouTube plaque, I have some of my most valuable Hot Wheels. I know I have a lot of Hot Wheels, but a lot of the Hot Wheels that I have are not like super rare, super expensive, like crazy stuff. I'm not like a full-time like collector that buys all these crazy stuff, but I do have some cool stuff. Like right here I have this this Zamax Skyline right here. I have this Super Treasure Hunt Corvette. I have a Super Treasure Hunt from back in the day, a Mustang. I have this LA Auto Show exclusive Camaro right here. I have this, you know, this Nissan right here. And then I have my personal favorite one. We have the Hellcat right there, Super Treasure Hunt. And I have all my most valuable ones around the YouTube plaque. All right, y'all, so that was the second wall of Hot Wheels. Now we're in this little section right here, as you guys can see, where I have all of my shoes and stuff. And I've already done a full shoe collection video. So if you guys want to see that, make sure y'all click the link in the description. The link to that video will be there if y'all want to see the full shoe collection. As you guys can see, I have a bunch of stuff. I've gotten some new stuff too. Maroon 6s right here. I have Jordan 14 black and white. I have these new Vapor Maxes. I have a bunch of cool stuff. Like if you do a little quick rundown, yo, shout out to Monica behind the camera. She's the one filming this whole video. I have a bunch of shoes right here and a bunch of other stuff, and you know, it's just a bunch of cool stuff. And right here under my gaming setup, but I have some loose Hot Wheels, you know, some pretty cool stuff like a 2016 Camaro SS. I have a green Supra right here. I have a 300ZX right here, this black one. You know, I have a Honda Prelude. I have this cool blue Honda Civic right here. And I just have a bunch of cool stuff right here. Like just a bunch of loose Hot Wheels and a bunch of this cool stuff right there. Other than here, we have the Lego Camaro SS or Camaro Z01 NASCAR edition. This video isn't about the shoes and all that, so I'm gonna keep showing you guys the Hot Wheels like y'all saw up here already too. I have a cool bunch of Spawn action figures right there. Spawn is personally one of my favorite like superhero comic book characters, so I like collecting a bunch of his stuff and a bunch of comic books and things of that nature because, you know, he's just really cool. I have this super, like, not super old, but like 1992 vintage Spawn figure and a bunch of modern stuff like that too. But we're gonna focus on the Hot Wheels. Over here we have a bunch of more Hot Wheels. We also have all the black Hot Wheels. Like, you have the black version of the S15. We have another custom Integra. We have this 69 Camaro. We have one of my personal favorite ones, a Porsche 911 GT3 all black. We have a older Honda Civic right here. We have a Dodge Charger. And for all my taquaches, all my cuz, I know y'all gonna like this one a lot. We have this classic 83 Chevy Silverado. It's dropped, it's slammed, and it looks super cool. We have the Bugatti right there too. We have another Miata, another Porsche, another Acura NSX, which is super dope, black and red from back in the day. And if we go even lower, we just have another Pagani. So now if we come over here, we come to the window. I have a lot of cool stuff here too. Like, I have a lot of Deadpool Funko Pops because Deadpool is my second favorite like comic book character. So I have a bunch of different variations, exclusive stuff for Deadpool. And I also have a lot of like these Hot Wheels bundles, like the Mustangs right here. I have two Honda Civics right here, El Caminos, Acura RSX right here. So something cool about this one is that this particular one right here, this Acura NSX or RSX, I keep messing it up, that is the only Acura RSX Hot Wheel that has ever been made. They never made any Hot Wheel versions like this in these cards. It's only come in this box. If you guys want an Acura RSX, for all the people that own Acura RSXs, if you want to have a mini version of your car, you're gonna have to buy that set right there if you want to have a version of it, because they've never made it again after that one. And I have a bunch of loose stuff right here too, like more loose cars, Toyota A86, Corvette, Charger, and a bunch of other action figures again. Like I have two Spider-Man symbiotes. I have the Batman and Superman. I have a graded comic book Spawn. I have a graded comic book of Infinity Wars Deadpool. One of my personal favorite video games is Apex, so I have some of the action figures right there. And in this case right here, it holds about 50 Hot Wheels, and I have a lot of cool stuff in there. So all of my favorite Hot Wheels are in this case. And in here we have a lot of cool stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a Skyline, there's a Honda S2000, like the one I showed you in the beginning of the video. The other Supra that I showed you guys earlier, that's also in a box. I have a Porsche, I have a Cadillac, a Lamborghini, a Bugatti, a SRT, a Camaro SS, a Bentley, a Corvette Z01. And down here, I don't know if y'all can really notice them, but they're black Hot Wheels. But there's like a Range Rover, there's a Porsche, there's a Benz, and a bunch of other supercars. And also, I'm holding this guy right here. I'm holding this Spider-Man action figure. It's one of the newer ones that just came out. This one is the Last Stand Spider-Man. And if we go down lower into the wall, we have a bunch of like just Hot Wheels that are just like from special sets or limited runs and stuff that is like a part of like a whole 5 set, 10 set. And like right here we have like all the Corvettes, you know, modern Corvettes, old Corvettes. Another Porsche right there is just sitting there. And we have these neon speeders, you know, like there's the BMW M2, the R35, the Viper. We have the Volkswagen. Oh, this is the Volkswagen, and this is the, I forgot what that one was. But a lot of you guys are probably going to be super interested in these ones right here. So if we go right here, we have all of the Skylines. So we have the R34 in green. So we have the R33 in blue, R33 in midnight purple, R33 in red, and then we have the R32 in white, and then we have the R32 Skyline and white Skyline in white also, and then we have the blue version, and over here we have just a Nissan Skyline. So I know a lot of people love those. And under it we have even more Skylines, another Tanner Fox R35, another R32 Gran Turismo edition, another Skyline, another R35, and another blue R35 right there. So I know you guys probably saw in the video, and I showed you guys in the beginning of the video also, that I have these boxes right here. So I have this Iron Man box, Spider-Man, and Deadpool box. And for all the people that know, these boxes hold comic books. So in these boxes, I have a lot of comic books that I've read, some that I haven't read, but I also like to collect these comic books a lot like crazy. Like, I have this Spider-Man variant, which is like Planet of the Apes and Amazing Spider-Man. You know, we have this Mysterio variant cover, which is also pretty cool. You know, I have some old vintage stuff too. We have like the Scarlet Spider comic book right here. And I'm sorry if the camera glare is kind of making it hard to see these, but a lot of these are really cool. So like, oh damn, Spider-Man just fell. Damn, we're looking at Spider-Man comics and he's trying to get involved. So there's that right there. Like I have this one right here too, the Back in Black Spider-Man symbiote suit. And I have a lot of cool ones. I have another vintage ones like this. This one right here, Spider-Man X-Force, which is also super dope. But I have a lot of, that's like a lot of the older stuff. You know, I have some new stuff too, like this Spider-Man right here. A lot of cool stuff right there, like Spawn stuff, you know. Batman and Spawn, this one's pretty cool, super hard to find. And it just goes and goes and goes and goes of just comic books. And those two boxes down below are also just full of comic books. And it's crazy because I do like to read comic books. Call me a nerd, call me a geek. I like reading comic books, I like collecting comic books. But look at my room, man. Look at my room. I collect everything. Hot Wheels, comic books, shoes, clothes. I'm just somebody that likes to collect all the stuff that I enjoy and all the stuff that I liked as a little kid that I couldn't really get, you know, back in the day. But now I have my own money, so no one tells me what I can and can't buy. And I know it feels like I'm just yapping and just talking about a bunch of nonsense right now, but all of this stuff is stuff that I really enjoy, as I really enjoyed as a kid and I really enjoy now. And like I said, back in the day, I didn't have my own money, so I couldn't buy any of this stuff on my own. But now I start getting all the stuff that I liked as a kid, and like I can collect it now, and I can read it, I can display it, I can do everything, anything I want with it. Like right here, we have a lot of the Fast and Furious stuff. I'm a huge fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. Like we have the Skyline from the first Fast and the Furious. We have the S15 from the third Fast and the Furious. This one right here is also the RXX from the third Fast and the Furious. The Ford Lightning from the first one. We have the Lancer, you know, the Mitsubishi Lancer from the second movie. Another Supra from the seventh movie. And on this wall, we have even more Hot Wheels. So on this wall right here, we have all of the great Hot Wheels. Like we have the great Corvette, the McLaren P1. We have an RX-7. We have a Tesla, we have a Lamborghini, we have a Honda Prelude, a S14. And on this side of the wall over here, we have all the green Hot Wheels. I have like the little 69 Chevy pickup, the NSX. We have right here the also purple car, the McLaren. We have a Mustang, and we have this like full Hot Wheels set right here with the Honda Civic, the El Camino, the Camaro, the S15 or S14. Just a bunch of cool cars, JDM cars. And we have this Fast and Furious set right here, all 5 of them. Then we have the full 10 cars of the factory 500 set, which is pretty crazy because all these cars right here are all cars that come from the factory with 500 horsepower. That's why it's called the factory 500 set. All right, y'all, so we're heading near the end of this collection. I'm sorry if I'm not being super descriptive and telling you guys like everything that I own, but I am trying my best to show you guys like everything with B-roll shots and just like up close shots. And I know I'm not naming everything, but I'm pretty sure you guys can see it and y'all can figure out what it is, because if I went through every single Hot Wheel, every single thing individually, this video would be hours long. So I'm just trying to do this kind of fast and kind of rushing it. That's also why I'm talking pretty fast. So we're on the last wall. I kind of already showed you guys up there with the Hot Wheels sign. It does come all the way across right here, and as you guys can see, this is one of the cool ones. I have this pink Honda S2000 from the second movie of Fast and Furious. And in this wall is all the blue ones, all the blue Hot Wheels. And there's some of the blue Hot Wheels are actually covered by these action figures, but we'll get into that in a second because we're going to show you guys the blue Hot Wheels first. Like right here, we have this Corvette, which is super fire. We have the not Camaro, we have the Ford right here, Ford GT. We have the Bugatti, we have the Mustang, we have a Porsche all the way in the corner over there. It's just a bunch of cool stuff in this general area. Let me give you guys a little B-roll so you guys can actually see it up close, see everything that I have in blue. You know, I have the Miata right there too, which is super cool. And another action figure of Ghost Rider. Down here I have all the orange Hot Wheels. Like we have the Lamborghini, the Chevy, the Camaro, the Ford Focus, another Lamborghini, the McLaren, Pontiac, the Lamborghini, 2 Corvettes, another Camaro, a Porsche. And that's pretty much all the Hot Wheels that I have in the main room. Behind this glass case, there's a lot of other Hot Wheels, but they're being covered behind the glass case. So if you kind of zoom in behind the glass case, you guys can see that there's Hot Wheels back there. But I can't really show those because I would have to move this whole thing, and I don't really want to do that because a lot of these would probably fall over. But I want to show you guys this as well because this is super cool. Another thing I like to collect a lot are Marvel Legend action figures. Like we have Green Goblin, we have the Lizard, Cyborg Spider-Man, Deathstroke, we have New York Spider-Man, Spider-Man from the Spider-Verse, Ben Reilly, a bunch of DC characters as well. And it just kind of goes on back there. I like Carnage. I have Superior Spider-Man, Mysterio, a bunch of regular Spider-Mans up here. You know, we have like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Japanese Spider-Man right there. We have Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man right there in the 3-pack. We have Doctor Doom. We have a Deadpool box. a bunch of DC superheroes over here. This kind of section right here is all the Spider-Man Marvel section. Right here we have a full Deadpool section because Deadpool is my favorite character, or second favorite character behind Spawn. We go down, this is kind of just the Avengers section right here. Further down, a bunch of other superheroes like the Hulk, we have Morph, we have a Venom character, Luke Cage, and down here we have all the villains. Like we have Doc Ock, Thanos, Apocalypse, Doctor Doom, a bunch of other cool stuff. And actually we have a little Hot Wheel display right here. So these are the final Hot Wheels in my room, in like my actual main room. So we have like two little garage setups. Like we have the Trackhawk, we have the Hellcat, we have the Z01, the GT500, another Hellcat, Mitsubishi Eclipse, the Supra, the Evo. We have another Skyline, two Lamborghinis, and Audi. We have a Porsche, an NSX, a couple Beamers, and a bunch of loose stuff right here, like a Honda Civic, a Porsche, a Ford Lightning, another Hellcat right there. And then we have a bunch of stuff right here, like still in boxes, like the X-Men, Wolverine, just a bunch of X-Men stuff like that. And in here we have a bunch of other collectible action figures. Like I also like watching Dragon Ball, and I know a lot of Mexicans like watching Dragon Ball Z, and RIP to the creator of Dragon Ball because he recently passed away. But we have a bunch of Dragon Ball stuff right here. We have Spider-Man right here, Batman, and we have a limited edition 1 of 3,000 Spawn sketch edition right here. We have Fantastic Four, The Thing. We have Mr. Fantastic, and I have all the Fantastic Four characters in this little display right here. We have this limited 1 of 5,000 Batman right here. It also glows in the dark. Down here we have 2 Spider-Man in boxes and a bunch of Dragon Ball characters. Okay, y'all, so before we show you the final room with all the Hot Wheel premiums, I gotta say, my bad that I look rough as hell, because I know this whole video y'all are probably looking at me and you're like, damn, JY, you need a haircut, bruh. You haven't gotten a haircut in a long time. You're starting to look like a damn ogre. You're starting to look like Bigfoot. You're starting to look crazy. But you know, that's besides the point. Don't judge me, okay? Now we're gonna show you guys the final room. I tried my best to show you guys every single thing that I have in my room right now, but we're gonna show you guys the real cool part, because the bathroom is where I have all of my Hot Wheel premiums. It is my favorite wall of them all because the whole wall is completely covered. Not like in my room, like on that wall over there, it's only some parts covered. This wall is completely covered. That wall has some stuff. But the bathroom wall is the biggest one and is full of Hot Wheels. So in 3, 2, 1, come along, come and see the bathroom. Come inside so we can get the full experience. We have the full Hot Wheels premium wall. So let me get the camera over here so I can give it a little bit of justice. I'm gonna try my best to show you guys everything. So it goes all the way from the top and it goes all the way down, and there's a bunch of stuff. So the border is surrounded by Hot Wheels transport. So I'm gonna try to show you guys all right there. We have all the Hot Wheel transports right here. You know, we have like this S14, S13, we have the Benz, we have the Skyline, another Skyline, a Beamer, and on the sides is full of 2-packs. So we have the Porsche 2-pack, this 2-pack, the Lamborghini, the Fords, you know, this one right here, this one right here, that one right there, the Mustangs, the Beamers, and we have the Trocas right there of some foreign cars, and another transport, another transport, another transport, another transport, and it's just full of a bunch of Hot Wheels. Like some of my favorite ones are right here. The RX-7, the Eclipse right there, the Ford Lightning, the Skyline, the Charger, the NSX, and behind this NSX is another Hot Wheel one. It's gonna be kind of hard to get out because behind it is a really special one to me. That Hot Wheel right there, it's super hard to see on camera, but it's signed by a lot of my best friends from TikTok. So we have Basi's signature, we have Campuzano's signature, we have the boy Mac's signature, we have the boy Willie's signature. So we got that car is signed by all of my TikTok friends. So that car is signed by all of my TikTok friends, and along the wall is just a bunch of other Hot Wheels, like another Ford Lightning right there, which is another cool one that I really like. We have the Jeep Gladiator, we have the GMC Cyclone, S2000, the Trackhawk, and behind those we have 2 more. Oh damn, Hot Wheel down. And right here we have a couple more 2-packs. We have this 2-pack right here. One of my favorite 2-packs right here with the BRZ and the Lexus. This one, I had a doubles of it. If you guys saw over there in the little display, I had this one open, so I got that one right there. We had this one right here with the Skyline, not the Skyline, with the Supra, the old classic Supra and the modern Supra. We have this one with the Skyline and the Skyline van. We have the Fords right here, and we have another cool one, the RX-7, another NSX. We have the new modern Supra. We have the blue R34 Skyline. We have the Subaru We have the full exotic MV set right here. We have the Star Wars set with the Baby Yoda, the full Star Wars set, full Jay Leno set, full Fast and Furious set, another full Fast and Furious set, another full Fast and Furious set. We have this Mountain Drifter set right here with like a bunch of cool ones. This one right here is super dope. The Skyline right there. A lot of people love that one. I have the Speed Machines, and the only one that I'm missing out of this full Speed Machine set is the Porsche. I could not find it. We have some classic Hot Wheel premiums, like we have the Camaro Z01, the Ford GT, the Pagani. We have this two Gran Turismo cars right here. We have 4 out of the 5 Fly Street Hot Wheels, and I think the only one I'm missing is, I don't even know which one I'm missing, but I have 4 out of the 5. I have the full Power Trip set with the SRT, the Cyclone. I have 4 out of the 5 of this set right here with the Audi, the Beamer, you know, the Porsche, another Beamer right there, and it just goes down a bunch of Hot Wheels. Little B-roll shot for y'all so y'all can try to see everything, because I have a lot of cars in here, and these are all just the premiums right here. These are all premiums. Right here we have the pop culture set right here with the Back to the Future, the Roadkill, the Forza. And on this wall right here we have a bunch of more Hot Wheels. I'm just gonna show you guys a little B-roll shot so y'all can try to see those. And it just goes down all the way to the floor. And this wall right here is personally one of my favorite walls, and it's right above the toilet, which is kind of funny because it's my favorite wall and it's behind the toilet. So the reason this wall is one of my favorite ones is because this is the Camaro wall. And if you guys are real fans, you guys know that I own a Camaro 2017 SS. So my favorite car of all time is a Camaro, and my dream car is the Z01. But for now, we have the SS. So on this wall right here, we have 2 Super Treasure Hunt Camaros, the Camaro SS Super Treasure Hunt and the Camaro Z01 Treasure Hunt. We have all these orange Camaros, black and red, blue, another Z01, Z-Mac. We have a Matchbox one. I only got this one because it's a Camaro. We have another Z-Mac Camaro, purple one, more other orange one, another Z01, more Camaros right there, more Camaros right there. And we have all these NASCAR Camaros. If you guys can see closely, they're all Camaro ZL1s right there. And on this wall, Monica, what's up, bruh? We have more Hot Wheel premiums, a bunch of other completed sets. Like we have this Canyon Racer set, full complete. Fast and Furious set, full complete. Another Fast and Furious set, complete. Fast and Furious, right here, another Fast and Furious. Another one of this set. I have 2 complete versions of this set, one right here and one right here. And we have this set up there. And then we have a bunch of other Auto World cars, which aren't Hot Wheels, but that is my entire collection of Hot Wheels, comic books, Marvel Legend action figures, shoes, sweaters, and I tried my best. Again, I keep saying that. I tried my best to show you guys absolutely everything that I have. I know I'm not naming everything, but you guys, like I said, it would take forever to do that. But I did try to do B-roll shots so you guys can try to see everything that I have in my room. And the goal is to move into a bigger house, a bigger place, so I can have more space to display these cards and not have them in the bathroom where I take number 2 and I shower and you do my business. Shout out to Monica for being behind the camera. And if they want to have a chance to get a shout out, what do they have to do, Monica?
Hit the like and subscribe and comment.
Yep. So again, if you guys want to have a chance to get a shout out in this video, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below absolutely anything you want. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get to stepping. That I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like this on purpose. So I can have a little bit of space over there.